Psalm 41 opens with a beatitude. David pronounces a blessing upon a specific group. Verse 1 declares, "Blessed is he that considereth the poor. The Lord will deliver him in time of trouble." Psalm 41, verse 1. The word blessed means happy or favored. David identifies who receives this blessing. He that considereth the poor describes the blessed person. The verb considereth means to give attention or show insight. This person thinks about the poor. He does not ignore them or dismiss their needs. The word poor refers to those who are weak and helpless. These people lack resources and power. The one who shows compassion to them reveals wisdom in understanding their condition. This person shows compassion. David then states the result. The Lord will deliver him in time of trouble. The verb will deliver promises future action. God guarantees deliverance. The phrase in time of trouble identifies when this happens. When difficulty arrives, God rescues the compassionate person. The one who shows mercy receives mercy. The principle operates with certainty. Verse 2 expands the promise. The Lord will preserve him and keep him alive, and he shall be blessed upon the earth, and thou wilt not deliver him unto the will of his enemies. Psalm 41, verse 2. 4 promises appear in this verse. First, the Lord will preserve him. The verb preserve means to guard or protect. God watches over the compassionate person. He shields him from harm. Second, God will keep him alive. The phrase means to sustain life. God maintains his existence and prevents premature death. Third, he shall be blessed upon the earth. The verb shall be blessed implies future certainty. This person experiences happiness during earthly life. The blessing occurs in the present world, not only in eternity. Fourth, thou wilt not deliver him unto the will of his enemies. The phrase wilt not deliver reveals God's refusal to surrender this person to the desires of the enemy. The word will means desire or appetite. His enemies want to destroy him, but God prevents it. God protects those who care for the vulnerable. Verse 3 continues, the Lord will strengthen him upon the bed of languishing. Thou wilt make all his bed in his sickness. Psalm 41, verse 3. The promise now addresses illness. God will strengthen him upon the bed of languishing. The verb strengthen means to support or sustain. The phrase bed of languishing refers to sickness. When disease strikes, God provides healing. He sustains his people during physical weakness. The second clause states, thou wilt make all his bed in his sickness. The verb make means to turn or change. God transforms the sickbed. He provides comfort during illness. The phrase suggests God's personal care. He attends to the suffering person like a nurse arranging bedding, revealing God's tender compassion. These verses establish a spiritual principle. Compassion towards the weak brings divine blessings. The person who recognizes the poor receives God's consideration. The one who shows mercy receives a blessing. David does not promise immunity from trouble or sickness, but he affirms God's presence and help during these trials. The book of Acts illustrates this principle. Dorcas lived in Joppa. Scripture records, this woman was full of good works and alms deeds which she did. Acts 9, verse 36. Dorcas considered the poor. She made garments for widows. When she died, the disciples sent for Peter. Peter came and prayed. And he gave her his hand and lifted her up, and when he had called the saints and widows, presented her alive. Acts 9, verse 41. God delivered Dorcas from death. She had shown compassion to the poor, and God showed kindness to her. The principle David described operated in Dorcas's life.